Today I want to talk about initiating sex by offering a touch practice. For example, do you fancy a massage? Physical touch between partners is often seen as a sex foreplay, as a way towards sex. We then offer to give physical touch when really we are hoping to receive something else, sex. With hidden and unspoken agendas, we are immediately in some kind of murky territory. In long-term relationships, there may be a silent agreement about what's behind touch and massage offers. However, one partner might really fancy what's openly on offer, for example, a massage, but declines because there is this unspoken agenda for sex to follow. Whenever a route to sex is created and followed frequently, it becomes predictable, which is not sexy in itself and can be a passion killer. So how do you initiate sex without sex foreplay? It can be very off-putting to be offered sex directly without any erotic prelude. So for example, I'm really horny, should we have sex? So may not be too appealing, particularly when we have just come home from work and are in a very different state of mind. And this is where seduction skills come in to create eroticism. And long-term partners often underestimate this need for seduction skills, but that's for another blog post. Creative touch, however, can be a place in the relationship for its own sake. It's a way to be intimate, and it does not need to be sex foreplay. It can immediately be very freeing to really just touch for touch's sake, and all of a sudden we can feel safe to engage. And you can, of course, still talk about the option of sex afterwards. It's just not a one-way street. Want a naked cuddle? So even a steamy one does not have to lead to sex. Once we realize that there's no one-way street, that we can pick and choose and be truly authentic in our desires, both touch and sex improve. In the past blog post about couples' touch practices for long nights in, which are not foreplay agendas, I wrote about taking turns and finding rhythms and interesting areas for touch to explore. Now it's about taking turns again, but much more fluid and playful. So I would recommend for one partner to sit up and kneel next to their partner, if possible, on a kind of big bed, lying down on their side and facing away with one knee bent for stability, ideally on a large bed. So start with one hand on your partner's body, maybe on the waist area, and just coordinate breath. And then let your hands or your hand wander to the pelvis and start to gently push with the heel of your hand into a very slow rocking movement. And you can extend that to the buttocks and gradually get a little bit faster and more intense, and your partner can adjust their position if it needs be. Then thread your arm under their forearm and cup their shoulder with both hands, so the other hand goes here, and opt for gentle horizontal circles for their shoulder. And then you can also, with your other hand, massage their shoulder blades, which are also moving. And then take your arm out, and now you can use your body to rock them. So not with your arms, but with your body. So you can face them, or use all kinds of your back as well. So you can use all kinds of your body to rock them. So obviously the receiving partner becomes more and more active and can push back until eventually the giving partner finds themselves on their side and starts to receive as above. So what I love about this practice are the dynamics, which involve tuning in and a gentle start so that both partners can deeply relax and connect both with themselves and with each other before getting more wild and playful. And then you can find back to that same tuning in and gentle start when changing over. Don't consider this as a foreplay, so you can either stop afterwards or go into introduction and sex. So up to you both. Try it out So enjoy. And you can also book me for a date night in for learning about seduction skills or getting a second voice about what you would like and facilitate a session for you, which can be a playful session just in your bedroom via Zoom. And so I will add the booking link underneath. Enjoy.